Good morning, crew. Hey. Make sure everything's in queue. All right. Hope the weekend was good. I hope that for everybody. Mine was excellent. Well, sort of, but not bad. Put it that way. Because I'm tired. But Monday is my earliest day. I've been up since 2:45. You know, hey, it's what it is. It is what it is. All right. I'm going to do one of my favorite bands who I never thought I would get into. I just didn't expect them to hit me that way. The Barenaked Ladies. So before they were big, they would play at the 930 Club in D.C. and I would go because I knew the owner. And I just go to check out just bands. Actually, they popped off, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to see these guys when they were small time. Let's give it a quick run, and I'll give you some details. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. My time inside trying to agree. 5 days since you laughed at me. Together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I really never told my fault, but couldn't tell you. Today, you've forgiven me. It's the last thing. Sorry. Wow, big hit. American Pie. Blew up. These guys are big. They're bigger than most people think they are. And that's okay. I'm going to tell you a backside story on them because it blew my mind. Big hit. American Pie just blew this song up. I mean, number ones. But their first album, I fell in love with Barenaked Ladies, and I'm going to play a few songs because they're just great. And people love them from Ontario, Canada. So their first album was the Yellow Cassette. And they had their own label. They didn't have a label at that time. But there's something that... Okay, this is what interested me. I was shocked because I did not know this. I didn't. If I don't know, I admit it. All right. So the Yellow Cassette... On their own label, they would sell it at their concerts, and they were playing small clubs like 930, and nothing big, but nothing too small. It outsold I'm sorry, guys. Michael Jackson's their first album, which was private label before they got picked up. Michael Jackson's Dangerous album. I mean, can you believe that? I was like, what? They outsold Michael Jackson? But either way, good stuff. Great band. Lots of... They're kind of comical, folk rock and pop rock. They're super good live. If you ever get a chance to see them, it's worth it. It really is. Outsold Madonna. So that's a big game there. So I'm just going to roll a few songs here. I love this band. I have three vinyl albums from them. And everybody in the band signed it for me. They're in storage now because, I've been back and forth, Florida, Virginia, so I have them in storage. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. And they're nice guys. They explain to you what they do and how they write their... Well, a couple of them do. How they wrote their songs. And I ask all the nerd questions because I'm a nerd. It's been 4 weeks since you looked at me. These guys are great in concert. I mean, they're it's not that they're great, but they're funny, and there's so many inside jokes to it, so you have to actually know the band to get most of it. But they got their big start in America because they opened for Hootie and the Blowfish on one of their world tours. They had 44 shows, so that really helped because the demographic, the age gap, 24 to 54. So it really helped them a lot. So it's good stuff. I'm going to play their biggest hit for you, I promise. Okay, all right. This is their biggest hit. Listen to that bass line. It's good. It's good. You just hold that chord, break down the top.
It's the perfect time of year. Somewhere far away from here. I feel fine enough, I guess. Considering everything's a mess. There's a restaurant down the street.
It's a great chord. You got some bass in there, but it's mostly guitar. But the bass supports the guitar, and it just sounds perfect.
We're hungry people like to eat. I could walk, but I'll just drive.
Will you drive? Here it
Here
comes. Here's the break.
It's like the beach on the road, it's done when you're trying to swim, it only comes out as young when you're trying to see the woman on your front door. Take your time to wear on your
It's so good. So good. So this is Pinch Me. I've got to move on because I want to play some of my favorites because today it's about me. I think I can do that, right? All right. Big backstory on this at 930 Club in DC. This song will make you laugh. That's what I was saying. They're considered comic, pop, and of course pop. If I had $1 million. Now, when this song came out, that was big money. Now that's, hell, you barely buy a house for $800,000, $1 million. But it's still a funny song.
If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a house. I'd buy you a house. And if I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, buy you furniture for your house.
Yep.
You'd be a nice Chesterfield or
An ottoman.
if I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a K car, a Reliant automobile, and if I
A Reliant automobile. You can tell they're from Canada. So I'd go to the shows. The guy had a club in Harrisonburg, and he was half owner of the 930 Club. So I would DJ in his clubs on Thursday nights. And so he's like, "Hey, why don't you come?" Man, he'd tell me he was coming, and what bands were coming. And he's like, "Man, Barenaked Ladies." He's like, "Oh, dude, I've heard some of their songs, right?" It's like, "Yeah, I'll definitely be there." So I got in free, and I was like, "Hey, it's a heck of a drive, but if I'm getting in free, I'm going." And plus, he had an upstairs ensuite, and he said, "Man, you don't have to drive home. You just want to come, you can crash, you can have the upstairs office." So I did. But then macaroni and cheese, Kraft.
had $1 million, I'd buy your love. If I had $1,000,000, I'd sell the tree fort in our yard. If I had $1,000,000, you couldn't help it, wouldn't be that hard. If I had $1,000,000, maybe we could put the little tiny fridge in there somewhere.
We could just go up there and hang it.
Like open the fridge and stuff.
So currently, I don't know the last. I haven't been to Disney World in a long time. So when they got a label, it was Walt Disney. So I went on Pirates of the Caribbean ride. So they play the song through the ride, not this song, but that was pretty cool. So I'm riding it, I'm doing the whole ride, and spooky spirits, something. It's a cheesy song, but it fits Disney in the ride, and the kids love it.
Girl, the food's laid out for us with little pre-wrapped sausages and things. They have pre-wrapped sausages, but they don't have pre-wrapped bacon.
What?
Oh, yeah.
If I had $1,000,000,
If I had $1,000,000,
well, I'd buy you a fur coat.
But not a real fur coat, that's true.
And if I had $1,000,000,
if I had $1,000,000,
well, I'd buy you an exotic pet.
Yep, like a llama or an emu.
And if I had $1,000,000,
I'd buy your love.
had $1,000,000,
No, I wouldn't.
well, I'd buy John Merrick's remains.
so all them crazy elephant bones.
And if I had $1,000,000, I'd buy you love.
This is a great progression to a break.
If I had $1,000,000, we wouldn't have to walk to the store. If I
Okay, so when you would go to a Barenaked Ladies concert, and people still do it, I'm trying to give you a point of reference before we hit that verse. You bring a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, and when they got to this part of the song, you would shake, kind of like a rattle almost, or maraca, and it just became a tradition. And everybody would bring a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. Couldn't be the generic, because in the song they referenced Kraft. But it was so much fun. It was a learning experience. It was a different side of entertainment I had seen at that time. But we would.
Woody crafted.
Now you shake the box.
More. And buy really expensive ketchups with it.
That's right, all the fancy Dijon ketchup.
Dun, dun, dun.
If I had
So that's one of my favorites, just because it goes back to, for me, it goes back to before they were anybody. Like they were just doing their thing, and I love that. I respect it. All right. Gosh, there's so many songs to choose from. I'm gonna go quick on this one. Big hit. Big hit. It's all been done. It's all been done. All right. I know. Guys, check these guys out on Spotify, YouTube Music, iTunes. All right, I'm gonna go with this first. A tribute to Brian Wilson, the Beach Boys. And Brian did Pet Sounds. I mean, the dude, he was amazing. He was a little cray-cray in the end, and just a little bit of this.
Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night.
9:30.
Just to check out the late
Intentional. 9:30
night.
club. Of course. It's marketing.
Got it impulsive, got it impulsive,
Got it insane.
but when I'm surrounded, I just can't stop. It's a matter of instinct, it's a matter of conditioning, a matter of facts. You can call me Pavlov, down. Bring a band and I'll celebrate. How'd you like that? Dr. Landy, tell me you're not just a better guy.
Good. Brian Wilson, a musical genius, hands down. There's not a doubt. But I think he had dementia. I don't know all the details, so I probably shouldn't say that. I think it was dementia. But the cat, I mean, my gosh, I think he and Prince wrote the most number ones ever. It's pretty close. I don't know the actual count on it, but Brian Wilson, and Brian, like Prince, wrote for a lot of other people. So here's a little tribute from Barenaked Ladies to Brian Wilson.
'Cause right now I lie in bed, just like Brian Wilson.
Listen to this soft chorus.
I'm lying in bed.
You ready for the progression? It's so good. This song, the progression is so good.
Just like Brian Wilson.
Beautiful, amazing, powerful, powerful.
So I'm lying here, just staring at the ceiling tight. And I'm thinking about nothing about. Just listening and re-listening. Smiley smile, and I'm wondering if this is some kind of creative drama.
Because I'm
lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did.
listen to that. Listen to that. Dude, freaking genius, man, genius. All right, now I'm gonna play my favorite, absolute favorite. Let's make that clear. I love all their music, I do. But this is my favorite. There's a lot of heart to it. The video is really good, actually, if you watch it. It's not all cheesy. It's not MTV'd up. They did what they thought was best, and they did what they wanted to do. And I respect that in an artist. I really do.
Walking to the old apartment. This is where we used to live. Broken glass, broken hungry, broken hearts and broken bones. This is where we used to live. Why did you paint the walls? Why did you clean the floor? Why did you plaster over the hole I punched in the wall? This is where we
If you play instruments, especially drums and guitar, this is a fun, hardcore but fun song to play. It's so. It depends on what you play or if you play. Either way, it's a great song.
Why did you keep the mousetrap? Why did you keep this trap? These things you still feel like
I can say I want him back.
walking through the old apartment. Wanting to stairs on the street. Crooked landing, crooked landlord, never anywhere from their crooks. This is where we used to live.
They have a very nice melody coming up here, and I'm gonna kick out after that. Check out the video. I know it's on YouTube, I'm sure, I haven't seen it in years, but it really relates to the lyrics of the song. The Old Apartment. All right, here comes that melody.
Why did they pay for one? Why did they change the law? Why did I have to break it? I only came here to talk. This is where we used to live. How does the man run downstairs? How does my town this year? I turned up your TV and stopped on the floor just for fun.
Here's your bridge.
We don't live here anymore. We bought an old house on the dance floor. She loves me and her body keeps me warm. I am happy and this is where we used to live.
Snare drum is tight. It's so tight. All right, guys, that's it. Welcome to Monday. Oh, gosh. Oh. Welcome to Monday. Hope the weekend is good. Everybody be good. Have a great time. Forgive everybody. Treat everybody with respect. And I know most of you do, but I'm just saying, be happy. Like, it's free to be happy. You don't have to pay anything. You can just be happy. Much love, guys. Much love. Check out my Barenaked Ladies favorites. Just go to YouTube or Spotify and find their greatest hits. One of the greatest bands ever, I think. And if you don't agree, it's okay. Much love. Peace. Love you guys. Respect.